This extremely budgeted microphone is probably the best one I've used at its price point. This is the Fifine AM8. You can plug this into your camera, you can plug it into your computer, and you can plug it into your phone. And when you do that, you can expect this exact audio quality. Now, all you need to run this mic is a USB Type-C, but if you do have an audio mixer, you can also run an XLR cable. You do have a tap to mute feature and two knobs on the button, one to control your volume gain and one to control your headset volume. So if you are trying to step up your audio game, whether it's gaming, streaming, or just for content creation, for a budget, you really can't go wrong with the Fifine AM8. And I left you that link below. Does this not look like a gaming mouse from the future? And this thing is loaded with performance. This is the Lofree High Pace ultra light gaming mouse. Magnesium alloy built on frame, and this thing weighs in at 47 grams. The Lofree High Pace also has one of the most goated sensors ever, which is the PAW3950. Adjustable polling rate up to 8K, up to 40,000 DPI, and this is tri-mode connectivity. With a 250 milliamp battery, this gives you 100 hours of battery life in the Bluetooth mode. And Bluetooth mode is still giving you 1,000 hertz polling rate. And if you're a super nerd and care about what switch is in the mouse, these are coming with the Kale GM White Blade Micro Switch. Now you can't have a mouse this nice and not have good software. And Lofree really delivered on that because you are getting a web-based software, which is nice so you don't have to download anything. You can program your macros, you can make all your adjustments to your DPI or your polling rate. You can adjust the RGB through this software. It is super easy to use and super straightforward. And I do gotta say, Lofree absolutely cooked on this gaming mouse. I left you that link below. This is the limited edition Your Tech Daddy F99 Pro. And if you're wondering who your tech daddy is, you're looking at him. Thanks to you watching my videos, I was blessed with the opportunity to partner with Aula and design my very own keyboard. So these are the main differences between my F99 Pro and the standard one. Right off the bat, obviously mine looks a lot better. I went with these beautiful cherry profile keycaps in a dark blood red, and I also went with black legends to keep this thing looking stealthy. Now I wanted to go with a switch option that you don't see on all the other Aula keyboards. So I decided to go with the Ice Vane switch. This is a pre-lube linear switch with a built-in RGB diffuser, and of course those switches are mounted on a south-facing PCB. But everything else is still the same. It's gasket mounted, it's compatible with Mac and Windows, you're getting the tri-mode connectivity, and I know you'll love playing with my knob. A lot of work went into picking the perfect shade of red, and I would absolutely love to see these keyboards on your desk. In fact, now that we can put pictures in the comments, if you have purchased the Your Tech Daddy Edition F99 Pro, I want to see it in the comments. And if you haven't gotten this already, this is very limited. I left you that link below. Now I can never go back to a traditional microphone boom arm after using this Fifine low profile one. Since this is low profile, I can easily tuck this away when I'm not using it, where a traditional microphone boom arm always seems to be in the way. Now you do have two main points of adjustability, one right at the middle pivot point and at the pivot point where your mic connects to the boom arm. And you can adjust the tension if you're running a super heavy microphone. Whether you're gaming or making content like I am right now, trust me when I say the low profile is the way to go. Plus you can get this in 3 different colors: white, black, and pink. I left you that link below.